Bagfuel, baby.
Where does your business sense come from? Is it purely from the streets?
You gotta
Why you gotta blame?
because you know
But even from the streets,
There were
you
people that
assimilated
being
fast.
able to take that and transfer it to real business, where does that part come from? We can talk about that.
come from me.
From what
Because
part of it?
listen.
You
this
just
is
woke
what
up
you
and said,
learn-
I'm gonna just be
This is
able
what
to
you
do
learn in
this.
school,
You
right?
got a different language you gotta talk
What
to
is
people.
good and bad? What is good and bad?
in reference.
They're the opposite of each other, right? So for everything bad, there's something good that's in there. You just have to learn how to pull it and go from there.
But that's
You get what
fucking
I'm saying?
difficult.
Who do you respect in the business?
As
Who do you respect?
a business person or an artist?
No, fucking answer this question. Who do you respect in this business? Great question, Ghost.
Yo,
what?
Rocky just sat up.
Who do you
Oh,
respect
it's
in
up.
this business? What you mean for what?
what?
Is there anybody that you respect that's done good business, that does right by you? Who do you respect in the
Or
business?
just moves in a way that you're like,
Come on, Deb. It gotta be somebody. Come on,
Come
Deb.
on.
Come on, Deb.
You've been in this
Nobody
game.
helped you. You don't respect nobody, neither.
I'm not trying to be funny. Who helped me in this business?
I'm just, okay, who, you don't respect nobody,
Who
neither.
helped me?
We can say
Let's
nobody
stop
helped.
for a minute. Let's
No,
stop.
nobody.
If
You don't
want to
respect
say in
nobody.
this business, who in this business helped me?
Do you respect anybody in this
I
business?
respect everybody.
Yo.
I respect everybody. I really do.
There's your answer, Ghost.
Rocky, who you respect?
everybody.
I literally,
Deb
Yeah,
Antney.
of course, number
I
one.
really respect everybody till you disrespect yourself. It's just as simple as that. I don't listen to me. Listen.
He's good.
I don't have to like you to even do
good.
business with you. A lot of people I don't like I do business with. I don't like you.
I can't stand none of these niggas.
Yeah.
They know it.
But I don't go to bed and I don't wake up with you.
I just don't scream on them like Rocky.
And it's just as simple as that. I've learned not to be personal and not to be so vocal. Being vocal hurt me because they hid, because I told them who I was already. I let them know how I exposed myself. I exposed who I was. So now I've learned to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going there with that. Like you just shut up and you just go, like you are who you are. I know who you are already, so I ain't got to tell everybody else who you are. You know who you are. I know who you are, so now I know how to treat you. I know how to handle you. And I'm gonna teach you how to treat me. And the bullshit that was done is not gonna happen. Today, people can't do what they did to me, what I allowed to happen yesterday. See, you can't get mad when people say a bunch of stuff. You can't get mad at people that you didn't ask for nothing with. You said, help me. I helped you. I didn't say everything else. I was manager. People made me managers. They made me that. They called me that because of all the things I was doing. But a manager didn't do the things that I do. A manager is a person that manages a career. If you don't have a career, what is there to manage? Now, if you start creating situations and allowing people to see these people and making it visible for you, and then the next day, they shoot you down like you ain't shit.
They don't understand that value, though.
And it's okay. Listen.
They only put value in the dollar.
Yeah, it's the money. And it's okay. If you want to say I ain't do shit, if you want to say I ain't shit, if you want to say that, it's okay. I'm fine with that. I sit back every day and look at that screen, listen to that radio, watch shit.
You don't feel
of
no
all the people
resentment,
that
though, ever?
At one time, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. A part of my depression went through that. I was
Gotcha.
angry. Listen to me.
I would have been fucking
fucked
pissed.
up.
I
I'm
was
not
so,
projecting.
listen, I'm keeping it 100 with you. I was angry. I was hurt. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, why am I going through this? Why am I going through this shit? And I'm looking at all these people's families and how they living. But I remember when you didn't have shit. And I took every damn thing I had and flipped it back. Everything. The beef, I didn't have. Listen, the one thing about me is that I don't have problems with people in the street. That's the one thing I don't. Even when I was coming up, I was in like 3 or 4 gangs at one time. Everybody, they loved me. I didn't go through that shit. I started having enemies because of you. I made an enemy. And then I taught people how not to be leashed. And then you went to people and became leech and turned on me. How? How? taught you not to have that on you. I taught you to be independent, how to get all yours on your own, and did all this stuff to you. And then you went to the very people that I beefed with about you. The very people that crossed you the whole while, that even set me up with shit. You understand what I'm saying? And you went and became leashed by them. And then they flipped and turned you on me. How? How do you do that? How? I can't do that kind of shit to people.
People's minds don't be stable,
I can't sit here and do dumb shit like that. But everybody can sit here and say, I sit here and look at people talk about all the shit that they did for the person. How did you do that? How? Like, I want to know, was you here when this was going on? Was you here when that was going on? Was you here when this happened? Did you pay out for this? Did you do this? Did you? Tell me about that time. But everybody could claim somebody once they cleaned up and they done. Like, when people say, don't touch her, I'm going to watch all those same people try to go behind my back to get her.
But they gonna do it.
Yeah, standard
The
practice.
same, it's like the
Same.
same. They want her.
Because you got her where she looks like money. Same thing with K. Michelle when she started rocking with what's the homeboy that had Alicia Keys? Jeff Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to touch K. Michelle. Then he started fucking with her. Then
All of a
got
sudden
her
they
on Love
would
and
rush,
Hip Hop.
yeah.
And I mean, when she was on there, then he became the manager. And we're gonna do this, and then people want you again.
Yeah.